What's up, dudes? Just laying in bed. The person who has all the other person's things realizes they should probably give those things back. It's been a really long time, and they want their fucking stuff back. This all happened in Grossville. So, and I almost hiccuped, so the hiccups might mean something. So in Grossville, the person who was going through a spiritual awakening, going through a terrible dark night, got entangled with a catalyst person. A person who used them, took advantage of them, pretended to be their friend, their whatever, and then completely just was so rude with their feelings, with anything, just made fun of them, did whatever, something like that to them. Lied to them, like, tried to befriend them in private, and then talked a bunch of shit about them and projected a false reality upon them with their friends, their flying monkey friends. One in particular, I hear. Yeah, well, their victim who cried, and then they made fun of this person crying, was going through the roughest time of their life ever. And these straight up wicked witches, bitches, they're not even witches, but straight up bitches, mean girls, Heathers, they gossiped instead of helped. And then that person truly didn't know if they were going to make it through that night. Something terrible happened. And they went to that person's house, knocked on the door. At this time, they thought this person was still their friend, a friendly person. No, the person was peeking through the door the whole time, watching their pain. And then the victim, who didn't know if they were going to make it through that day. Their flame was close to getting blown out. Left something there, hoping the person would be the keeper of that for their children, their kid, their whatever. Yeah, I know that person, of course, went full narcissist. Look what they left for me. Yeah, I still have that other thing I never bothered giving back either. It's all about me. It's always all about me. Now they're going crazy. No, I'm not going to open the door. Are you kidding? It's all about me. It's always all about me. No, it wasn't about that person. Somebody watched somebody go through the hardest day of their life and didn't open the door to help. And the person got through it. They got through that hard day. They might not even talk about how horrible whatever happened. And then the keeper of the thing, yeah, careless with their stuff. Turned it into something gross. Yeah, well, now they want their stuff back. And Spirit's making this person cognitive dissonance. It's a thing. What does cognitive dissonance mean? Cognitive dissonance means you broadcast out that you're this kind of person, whatever kind of person. I'm a caring person. I believe in social justice. I believe all lives matter. Until that person comes to my door. No, they don't matter. It's a hypocrite. It's a cognitive dissonance. And what it means is in your own head, you think and say you're a certain way. But all of your actions prove you're not that way. So all of these cognitive dissonance posers are having the death of their stuck-up egos. And Spirit wants these cognitive dissonance posers to give their victims their fucking stuff back. And lastly, if you're ever in the darkest part of your dark night, a lot of narcissist abuse guides, a lot of spiritual awakening guides will share. There is a point where they considered blowing their flame out, if you know what I mean. That's how awful it is. And I'm here to say, if you're ever at that point, the dark night can be really terrible. And if you put on top of it different compound trauma of narcissist abuse, and a lot of spiritual awakenings are started from narcissist abuse. And if you've never had narcissist abuse, you don't know how truly demonic it is. We use the word narcissist quite often. But some demon, I don't know how else to explain it, some demon takes over somebody's body and makes them treat somebody else absolutely evil. So the cognitive dissonance posers are having their karma. Yeah, you can't say you're a certain way and then act like a total bitch or a complete asshole. Spirit wants these takers to give the stuff back. It was never for you. If you have something like a plate, a bowl, something that food came in, yeah, that person was nice enough to make you some food. Give them their fucking plate back, you lazy person. If they gave you artwork, something or whatever, give it fucking back. They don't want you to have it. They thought you were friendly. Yeah, all these cognitive dissonance posers are getting the death of their ego. And Sonder and karma is getting activated where they realize it was never all about you. And lastly, if you are in the darkest part of a dark night and you have an urge, you feel sad, you feel like you can't go on anymore. In every one of my readings, if you click on the description, there is the phone number for a suicide hotline. There's always somebody that will talk to you. Forget these stuck-up bitches and dicks who were just using you. And that leads to that meme. And this is metaphorical because a lot of people have depression and there's nothing shameful about it. But it's that funny meme. Before you diagnose yourself with depression, make sure in fact you are not surrounded by a bunch of assholes. Because Spirit's pointing out a bunch of assholes. who psychologically tortured someone and then made fun of them, and then kept all their stuff. Yeah, so spirits removing their own ego dicks out of their own mouths, having Sonder and Karma activated. What does Sonder mean? Sonder, S-O-N-D-E-R, is such a profound feeling that it has a word for it. And it's basically when you understand it ain't always all about you. You're not the main character, and everybody's just peons, background characters for your life. They're not just these lesser things that their feelings don't matter as much as yours. It's when you have this profound feeling where you realize everybody's life is just as important, full of hopes, dreams, wishes, highs, lows, as yours. So if this resonates, most importantly, I love you. I hope you love you. If you haven't heard that in a long time, I'm going to say it again. I love you. I hope you love you. There are people who remember to love another human being when they're in crisis. There are people who are not takers. Don't lose hope. There are good people who are honest, who are not fakers, who are not posers, who are not hypocrites. And the world is a cooler place with you on it. And whatever this crisis may be, it's a speed bump in your life. This isn't how your life is forever. It's just a speed bump in your life. And I promise you, if you are going on a spiritual awakening in the cleanse, it gets really, really dark. But I promise you, it will get light again. So hold on. Do not blow your flame out. What you might feel with that person, what that might be is a trauma bond. They awoken with their just complete carelessness of your feelings. They awoken some trauma that you have to face now. And you are headed to Healedville while they are still existing in Grossville, doing this to people over and over again. And they got a bunch of people's shit that they never bothered giving back.